What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, and we're back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor. In case you didn't know, that's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And we're going to start this off with your boy, L.A. Reid. L.A. Reid is in trouble. But because of the Diddy situation, we haven't heard anything about L.A. Reid. But it looks like Drew Dixon, if you remember that name, Drew Dixon was the fly, light-skinned woman with the blue eyes from back in the day. She used to work with Def Jam. If you saw the Ladies First documentary on Netflix, you saw Drew Dixon. Drew Dixon was a big-time A&R and executive in the 90s, early 2000s. Now, she also was one of the women who came out against Russell Simmons. Now she's out again, and she has said that L.A. Reid sexually assaulted her as well. So she has a claim against L.A. Reid, and like I said, she also had a claim against Russell Simmons. So God only knows. Now I'm hearing that she also has some Diddy stories, but I don't think she's gonna put it out there. I don't think he's, I don't think he directly essayed her or allegedly essayed her, but I think she has some Diddy stories as well. Not sure, but that's what they say. So we're going to see what happens with these L.A. Reid claims. As we know, with the Russell Simmons claims, Russell hot-tailed it up out of here to another country. So we're going to see what happens with the L.A. Reid allegations because, as we know, L.A. Reid has been fingered paws before in the past. So we're going to see if these charges have any effect on L.A. Reid going forward. And we'll see whether he dishes out a settlement. Remember, this was put out there right before the time limit ended of when you can file a civil suit. So she is filing a civil suit against L.A. Reid. We will keep you updated. Moving on to Drizzy Drake, and congratulations goes out to Drake. He came away with 5 Billboard Awards. He also dropped Scary Hours 3, which is kind of like part of his album, but it was a deluxe. The part of the album that he just put out, except it was deluxe. And I think it's 6 extra songs on the For My Dogs album. And they're all songs where he's rapping. So he answered the critics back. All the songs, rap songs, he included another song with J. Cole. As you know, him and J. Cole are going on tour in 2024. And Drake is letting everybody know nobody can mess with him in this generation. I know about Kendrick Lamar and his lyrical preciseness. We all know about J. Cole and J. Cole freestyle ability and the bars that he brings to the table, right? We know Rick Ross had his nice little run. We know Meek was a great underground rapper, and he's got raw bars. But I'm sorry, ain't none of them Drake. None of them are Drake. Not even J. Cole. J. Cole said in his own song, not quite the Drake effect. They're all very good. They're all great and Hall of Fame rappers. They ain't Drake. And Drake showed everybody that he's on a level by himself. So congratulations goes out to Drizzy Drake. 5 Billboard Awards. Moving on to that girl, Big Latto. So Latto did an interview with Double XL magazine. And the first thing they discussed was she curated an all-women cypher with Double XL featuring Flo Milli, Mona Leo, Maya the Don, and Mellow Bucks. And this freestyle will be out November 28th. Well, this cypher will be out November 28th. So shout out to Big Latto for keeping the woman union alive. Latto also, when she spoke to Double XL, she spoke about her rap beefs in hip hop and if it's just part of being a rapper. So Latto said, I think it really don't be a problem until we let fans, stans, whatever you want to call them, like the outsiders, once they get in the mix. I think that's, I'm trying to do my Atlanta accent. I think that's what stirs the pot, because it's like we will all be fans of each other and commenting and following each other, whatever. But then once they get to comparing, they will turn us against each other, which is very weak-minded of us as female rappers. I will take that accountability. I don't think truly at heart it's us. Once people are infiltrating your mind and got you thinking this, and now you feel this type of way without even addressing the person, now you addressing fans, I think we will be falling for these traps that they put on female rappers. And she also spoke about hip-hop being very cliquey, right? And she says, you have to tiptoe around like who's cool with who. If I'm posting with this person, then I can't be around this person in the beef world. That's what I mean by cliquey. You have to watch if you work with this person, then you can't work with this person. If you do a song with this person, then you can't do a song with that person. And I totally 100% get what she's talking about. So I think it's ridiculous. It's never like that. The girls had beefs or whatever, but back in the day, you would still see them pop up on a song together. There was only a couple of girls who, was just like totally never going to be on a record together, right? And most of those beefs are now, after a while, they just got forgotten about. The only beef that's still going from back then is Kim and Foxy, and that's because we know it got to a level of no return. But shout out to Latto. She looks amazing. She's doing big things. Y'all need to look up the things that Latto is doing. And before you start calling her, oh, she's flopping, she's this, she's that. No. Latto is nowhere near flopping. All right, so shout out to Big Latto. Moving on to Asap Rocky, and the judge has decided there is enough to take Asap Rocky's case to trial. He'll answer to 2 counts of first-degree assault with a firearm arraignment on January 8th. He will then probably plead not guilty, and it looks as though as Asap Rocky still has not learned from Tory Lanez. Asap Rocky let his lawyer say, we're not taking a plea or what have you. I think a plea deal was denied by Asap Rocky's lawyers who wanted this thrown out. But the judge says because of the video footage, there seems to be footage that Asap Relli says is Asap Rocky holding a gun. Judge was saying it's really hard to determine whether that's Asap Rocky or not. But what's going to happen is they are going to come across, I guarantee you, they're going to show some pictures with Asap Rocky with that same hoodie on other places. And they're going to say, well, that still don't mean it's Asap Rocky. There is footage. There's surveillance footage. Man, oh man, oh man. Asap Rocky, I think, took the stand today. And that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. If I have told people before, if you get caught with a gun, or if you have a case with a gun in LA and the alleged victim is still alive and points you out, you either better take a plea or you better at least take the stand. Because if you don't do either, you're going to lose and you're going to jail. So ASAP Rocky now, with his billionaire wife, Rihanna the Queen, 2 beautiful children, this dude could be facing a lot of time in jail. And if ASAP Rocky does get convicted, I want to see the same type of sentence they gave Tory Lanez. Sorry. If he gets convicted, ASAP Rocky should be looking at the same type of time Tory Lanez was looking at. Y'all gonna learn to stop playing with LA. And finally, gotta get to this, man. Sexyy Red. Now, if everyone have not seen a video that went viral of this young ballet teacher, she's 22 years old, and she was emotionally, she was brought to emotional distraught when talking about the children that she's teaching now, the young 5-year-olds, and how they asked to hear Pound Town when they're in, when they're in class. And it upset her so much she got to crying. It went viral. And Sexyy Red responds back and she says, "Girl, play Pound Town and Skee Yee and shut an STFU." So Sexyy Red is endorsing playing those songs for 5-year-olds. That just goes to show you, Sexyy Red is a hired gun to corrupt the minds of young girls. Because if anything, if she saw that, why wouldn't Sexyy Red say, well, my song is for adults, right? You should not be playing these songs for children. Why couldn't Sexyy Red say? But instead, Sexyy Red says, let the 5-year-olds listen to Pound Town and Skee Yee and STFU. You're the problem. Like the adults are their problem. Just let the kids listen to the song. That's because she's getting paid off it. She cares nothing about the children. And there's a lot of people in here agreeing with Sexyy Red. This is the point I'm making. These people have a nerve to try to act like they're so morally superior when it comes to certain women, when it comes to certain celebrities. But then when it comes to innocent children, you're going to back this ratchet Rhonda. Y'all will back Sexyy Red, but then try to say Oprah's bad. You back Sexyy Red and Sukiyana, but you'll say Jay-Z's bad for black people. Oprah's bad. Like, you people are out of your minds. This generation that we got living is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. This girl should be held accountable. And there's a lot of people out here backing what she's saying. Oh, just let them listen to it. It's not a big deal. If you are one of the people who have a problem with, and I see a lot of people, bothering and harassing this young girl with the video, saying she's capping, she's looking for clout. If you're one of them people, you're part of the problem. Unbelievable. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these topics. We'll catch you on the next one.